everybody. Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside. We are live from the studios of WMC TV5 with another big Saturday of Power Pro Wrestling underway. And last week I had a day off. Good to be back here this week.
Good to have you back here.
Watch the videotape, and man, the big main event of the blast off at the Dome coming up. What a shock, huh? Kane is coming in here.
Kane coming to the Coliseum, taking on Jerry the King Lawler. The main event for June 23rd. Mid-South Coliseum, the inaugural Power Pro Wrestling.
Oh, there was another shock, too, at reaction to that announcement.
Oh, yeah. How about that? Why don't we take a look at that? Take a recap of what happened last week here on the Power Hour. This tape of Jerry Lawler, the King's opponent. This is Lawler's opponent at the Coliseum. June 23rd. Oh, wow. That can be the main event for June 23rd. That's the main event. No doubt about it. We promised the fans of Memphis a great wrestling promotion. We promised it, and you got the main event right here. Main event.
You're not doing this. You know you're just doing this to punish Jerry. This is not going to happen. Why are you doing this? No.
First of all, I want you to know, little lady, this is none of your business. None of your business at all. This is between me and Lawler, and I promise you, he's in the main event because he's the king. That's why.
I can believe it.
I can believe it. As a matter of fact, I can believe that. And then I apologize to the fans because I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye last week because it happened so fast and we were completely out of time on it.
Well, I tell you what, we'll have more about it this week. We'll have some comments from the King himself, Jerry Lawler, and, of course, a lot more on the big blast-off at the Dome. And some words, too, from Paul Bearer about Kane.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Big main event coming up here today. Billy Joe Travis in the ring taking on the superstar. Bill Dundee is our television main event.
Got an intergender match coming up today. That'll be interesting. Brandon Baxter against Jackie. I think Brandon thinks he's got an easy victory. I think he's got another thing coming.
Oh, yeah. Also, we got the triple threat match coming up for the Young Guns title. Lance Jade, Bobby Bronson, Kid, Wikked in that one.
That'll be interesting the way that's going to work. That triple threat main event. It's not anybody partners with anybody else. It's basically every man for himself. And that one, that's going to be interesting. And B.J. Awesome, you just mentioned, here already.
Yeah, he's here already in the ring. And Awesome awaiting his opponent for opening bout today on the Power Hour. And here he is, Ashley Hudson.
Ashley Hudson, fine wrestler coming in here to go against B.J. Awesome. Awesome's on quite a winning streak. He's got 3 victories in a row over the Spellbinder. That's certainly nothing easy to do. Ashley from Australia, taking off the warm-up jacket, got the boomerang in hand. He'll be handing that out. And from behind, he's attacked by B.J. Awesome.
Oh, look out. Here comes the Spellbinder. Right off the bat, he jumps in there. Goes after B.J. Awesome. Spellbinder, as you mentioned, Dave, has had... Oh, boy. He's upset about, when referee Bill Rush on the decision last week's match.
He was saying he wanted him to reverse.
What is this? What in the world?
He choke slams the referee, wanted him to reverse the decision from a week ago. Wow, he pops Ashley Hudson down to the mat. Hudson rolls over here. B.J. Awesome back in the ring. Nails Spellbinder from behind. Referee Bill Rush is still down over there. Boy, Spellbinder going after the referee. Here's Aubrey Wayne, the referee. He calls for the bell. I guess we're just going to have this match right here. B.J. Awesome against the Spellbinder. B.J. Awesome 3 wins in a row over Spell. Spell unhappy about it. There's no way you can defend what Spell did going after the referee like that. I know he's unhappy.
Can't blame Spellbinder for being upset with what's happened here over the last few weeks, though.
Oh, look out. Awesome has found a chair back here. And he's headed back toward the ring. Referee Aubrey Wayne, referee Bill Rush, both down in the ring. Senior official Bruno Lauer in there trying to attend to Bill Rush. Meanwhile, Spellbinder has the chair. Wow, Corey.
He pounded it with that chair, let me tell you. And the Spellbinder has just gone livid here today on Power Pro.
I tell you, I think he's lost it because now he's going after the other referee. He's going after Aubrey Wayne. Aubrey's trying to fight his way out of it.
He gets out and he grabs Bruno. Oh, no. Choke slams Bruno Lauer. And the Spellbinder, boy, he's Yes, yeah, he's lost it.
Well, he's gone after everybody that's come into the ring. Now Lance Jade, Bobby Braun's in here. He shoves Braun down. Lance Jade trying to help the officials. Spellbinder is rolled out of the ring. Spellbinder, I know you're unhappy, but you cannot defend this.
I don't care who's happy and who's unhappy. As far as I'm concerned, I don't need any of them. Where were they 3 weeks ago when this fat idiot was getting these other guys to come and see? As far as I'm concerned, Dave, I'm not talking anymore. You guys unleashed a can of worms that you don't know what you're going to get. You understand? I do all my talking with action.
Spellbinder, oh, no doubt about it, he's very upset, and I don't care what he says. He can't defend that right there. I don't know if the fans are going to stay with him or not. We'll find out. We got a big main event coming up. We've got more on the blast off in the dome coming up a little bit later on, too. Coming up today on the Power Hour.
Need a part fast? Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage has automobile parts inside 35,000 square feet of warehouse space.
Tour yet. It's June Brawl, and it starts this Thursday night at the Lady Luck Casino. See the King and Stacey, Brian, Christopher, and many more. That's Thursday night at the Lady Luck. Power Pro Wrestling comes to Jackson, Tennessee for 2 very special nights at the Diamond Jack Stadium. This Friday, see a good guy versus a bad guy ball game with the headbangers, Jerry the King Lawler, 2 sexy Brian Christopher, and many, many more. Then the next night, Saturday, June 13th, see the Power Pro Stars and the headbangers in wrestling action at the Diamond Jack Stadium. Friday, June 19th, Power Pro Wrestling makes its first appearance ever at the Huntington Civic Center with a spectacular card. Saturday, June 20th, catch the Power Pro Stars in Brownsville at the Johnny Hatcher Autoplex at 2 p.m. And don't forget the biggest event of all, Tuesday, June 23rd, it's the Blast Off in the Dome. Power Pro Wrestling's inaugural event at the Mid-South Coliseum. The main event, see Kane make his Memphis debut, meeting the King, Jerry Lawler. Advance tickets on sale now at the Coliseum and Ticketmaster locations. It's June Brawl. It's Power Pro Wrestling on tour. The talk of the Mid-South, baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
and the headbangers supposed to be around and actually here with us next week, too. Been an injury to one of the headbangers, so they're not going to be here, but we're not going to leave it at that.
No.
Power Pro Wrestling as a substitute. The Godwins will be here to take the place of the headbangers, so you got some big names coming in, even though the headbangers are not going to be able to make it. Don't miss it when Power Pro Wrestling's on tour in your
Don't miss
area.
it. Boy, I'm excited about the Blast Off in the Dome.
Oh, me too.
Coming to the Coliseum June 23rd. Tickets are on sale at the Coliseum box office. Ticketmaster. Pick yours up so you can be down there with us. Boy, I can't wait to get in that round.
And we got more about that a little bit later on, too. Yeah, oh, look out. Look out. Brandon Baxter, Tony Falk, and a bunch of other folks coming this way.
Yeah, Billy Joe Travis has got the guitar along with him. Brandon Baxter. I have something I want to say real quick. You see, I've told you people for weeks, the reason I'm here is to ruin Power Pro Wrestling and to ruin Randy Hales' life. And I'm going to do it, and it's already started. Do you know why? Because the clique of Randy Hales is starting to fall apart. Let's take a look at history. December the 7th, 1941. What was that, Corey? It was the day that will live in infamy. The day that Pearl Harbor was bombed, and today is the day that will live in infamy for Power Pro Wrestling. You see, everything that fails falls apart from within. And Randy Hales' clique is starting to fall apart, you see. Stacey out here last week, you know, Randy Hales' big hero was Jerry Lawler. He loves Jerry Lawler. Jerry Lawler and him are at odds now. Stacey slaps him across the face, and Lawler has to face Kane. Today, right here, we're going to see the end of Bill Dundee's career because Billy Joe Travis is going to take him out. And that's, he's taking him out right here today. I'm taking Jackquelyn. That's Randy Hales' friend. Power Pro Wrestling, this is the day that will live in infamy.
Jackie, you going to take care of Jackie?
I'm taking But what I want to do right now is talk to Derek King. Come here. You know, it's not that I don't like you. I've been trying to help you. I've been telling him about women, how they ruin many of men. They're the root of all evil. But I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. Let's talk about this, Miss Jackie. Did you see Monday Night Raw? I don't know, but you had to hear about it. She was on Monday Night Raw with Mark Mara. You see what I'm saying? So she's been playing you for a fool. You've been out here making a fool out of yourself, and I just want you to know that I'm smartening you up to it right now. Women are the root of all evil, man, and you need to get your head on straight and think about business. okay? That's all I want. Well, yeah, that's Tony Falk. Speaking of taking care of business, let's go to the ring for action now. In a gender match, Brandon Baxter and Jackie. Here she is. Taking her way to the ring. What now, Billy? Can I help you do a little commentary today? Well, just a little bit. I don't think we need it.
I don't think we need much help either. Jackie, what is this?
Jackie, come here. Listen. Everybody obviously saw WWF Monday Night Raw, and I don't understand. I brought you pictures, I brought you candy, I brought you every present, and you sit there on Raw Monday night, and you're with Mark Merrill, and you said you didn't date wrestlers. I don't understand what's wrong. I don't understand. This is not the place for this, Derek.
Look, I'm not in love with anybody, okay? What you saw on Monday Night Raw between me and Mark Merrill is all business and strictly business, okay?
So in other words, I still got a chance, right? I still got a chance. Dave, what is
I don't know, Derek.
King? Boy,
Billy, we don't need a lot of help here. Well, I'd rather you did. Rather you take the guitar and head on out of here. That would be fine, because we need to, Corey and I need to talk about this intergender match here. This Jackie going against Brandon Baxter. Baxter, I know what Baxter was thinking. He thought, okay, I'll get a victory here. I'm going to tell you, he's running up against someone who's very, very tough in Miss Jackie.
got that right. Well, Dave, you know, everybody thinks Billy Joe's in such a good mood. Well, let me tell you something. That's right. But I haven't forgot about that stinking Bill Dundee who cost me money when I got suspended. Everybody thinks I'm a common criminal because I got suspended, and I lost money. Everybody loves Bill Dundee. Well, let me tell you something, Corey. Today might be his last match. Well, that's the reason we have matches, Billy Joe. And today, the main event, Billy Joe Travis versus Bill Superstar Dundee. Big shoulder from Jackquelyn. Leaps over, comes back. Look at this, Dave. Swings Brandon Baxter right across the ring. And Baxter's out on the concrete floor.
Baxter is got to reorganize here. Conference with Billy Joe Travis.
Yeah. Oh, Billy Joe,
come on. Yeah, come on. Bad advice, Brandon. Bad advice.
Brandon Baxter comes back on the ring apron and in. Got his hands full with the Jackquelyn. Still got that triple threat match coming up today, Dave, that we're looking forward to. A little bit more. You know, talk about it, Bill. Well, one more thing. I got to tell you, I don't like anybody that's associated with Bill Dundee, and I don't care who it is. I might just stick my fist right down this throat.
Are you referring to Samantha by any chance?
Don't even near Bill Dundee. She needs a man like me. Old Tony Falk tried to get her, but look at him. He's just old fat. Look at this. 1, 2.
Thought she had him.
Nice move from Jacquelyn. Watch this, Corey. Let me go talk to Samantha. Oh, come on, Billy. We don't need any trouble out here. For crying out loud.
Travis talking to Samantha. Now what?
I don't think she's
interested. For a kiss. I can guarantee you she's not interested.
Headlock.
Come on, Billy. Leave her alone.
Well, leave her alone, Billy. Oh,
look out. Dundee arrived. Yeah, okay.
Dundee comes out. He nails Billy Joe. Look at the superstar go. Travis taking off.
Oh, look out.
Got that good He's walking with that thing. And now they go. They fighting out on the floor and almost out of the area. They're over there in the curtain. Need to get those two apart. They go out. In the back fighting is Dundee and Travis. Look at that, Dave.
They're out in the hallway outside. He is really working on Travis for the insult to Samantha.
Yeah, Bill working him over there. So it looks like Lance Jade.
Bobby Braun trying to get them separated. Meanwhile, in the ring, a couple of 2 counts here, but so far, no pin.
They're still having the time getting those two apart back there in the back. Dundee and Travis.
I think they got them separated.
Yeah. Jacquelyn and Brandon Baxter. In the ring right now, referee Aubrey Wayne looking over as Baxter snaps Jackquelyn over.
Don't forget triple threat match for the title. The Young Guns title is Bobby Braun's Lance Jade will be going with Kid Wikked. Every man for himself in the triple threat match.
Looking forward to that one coming up today on the Power Hour of Power Pro Wrestling. Look at Jacquelyn fight her way back. Reversal. She whips Baxter into the ropes. What kick. What a move.
Also live right here, reaction from the King about his match against Kane coming up. The big blast off at the Dome on the 23rd at the Mid-South Coliseum. We have had Stacey's reaction, but not an official reaction from the King yet. We'll have it here in just a few minutes.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to that today on the Power Hour. Referee Aubrey Wayne telling Jacquelyn.
Tony Falk pulled his feet out from under.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. Tony Falk caused that. Brandon Baxter celebrating a victory here.
There's no business in there.
Here comes Derek. Derek just told the referee what happened. He was watching on a monitor out there. But Tony's supposed to be his friend, and here he is telling on him.
This is weird, isn't it?
And I don't know if the referee's going to do anything about it or not. We'll see. Yeah, he is. He's reversing the decision based on the testimony of Derek King.
Good move by the referee.
And now Tony is giving him fits about it. And Derek is saying, come on. Oh, that's all what happened. So now Tony's choking him.
Jacquelyn's over. Falk's got Derek King choking him over in the corner.
Jackie.
She goes over and borrows one of the fans' chairs out here in ringside. Grabs the chair and she runs him out of there. Yeah, way to go, Jackie.
Well,
so she takes up for Derek.
Well, Derek, you were successful in getting the match reversed there. Jackie's the winner.
This is she obviously loves me here. You can see her coming there and say, I was almost killed in there, and she saved my life. She's obviously in love with me. She obviously loves me. So listen. For my appreciation, you know what? I'm going to sit right here, and I want you to give me the biggest kiss in the whole world right here.
He's waiting.
Dave, bless his heart.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Derek. I'm sure she appreciates the fact that you told the referee what happened, though. We're going to be back. We've got more on the big blast off at the Dome coming from the Mid-South Coliseum, and we'll hear from Randy Hales when Power Pro Wrestling returns.
And now a Just Shoot Me musical moment.
Daddy's going to sing you a song about his desk. Oh, markers and pencils and pens and keys to my Mercedes-Benz. A cup and an empty green bottle.
Damn it, Jack!
Oh, look, it's a grumpy ex-model.
Just Shoot Me on NBC Thursday.
It's a simple matter of supply and demand. They supply them, we demand. Parents feel really bad if I don't get the toy you want. Once, my dad went to 5 Burger King looking for Woody the Sheriff.
What about the food?
You don't get it, do you? Who cares about the food?
Good grief. Get away from my car. Woody the Sheriff? Where's it going to end? Make me a burger. Hold the hype.
Now get a barbecue bacon cheeseburger for just $1.49.
Feel the magic on the Mississippi with the WMC station Star Spangled Celebration on July 4th. The most spectacular fireworks show in Memphis. Bring the family for an afternoon of music, food, and fun. No admission charge. Kool and the Gang featuring J.T. Taylor on the Yarnell's main stage. Celebrate TV5's 50th birthday and AM 790's 75th. The gates open at 4. Someone will win a brand new Ford Mustang convertible. The WMC station Star Spangled Celebration. Brought to you by Kroger and Ford.
So, like, I'm watching Saved by the Bell, and I'm thinking, why can't my school be this cool?
It's making me tingle.
Saved by the Bell.
Ooh, I like tingling.
Next week, watch Captain Kangaroo at 9, City Guys at 9:30, Saved by the Bell at 10, followed by NBA Inside Stuff at 10:30, right here on TV5.
It's gonna be hot, and you're gonna need a pool. 24 4-foot pool package is only $9.99.
Save on patio furniture.
And tanning beds. That's Watson.
Jerry Lawler, I'm not new in this business, not by far. I know your reputation. I've seen the tape. I've heard the stories about all the men that have went down at the hands of the king right there in the Mid-South Coliseum. Oh, yes. Austin Idol, Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, Joe LeDuc. I could go on and on and on. But Jerry Lawler, you haven't faced my son Kane. June the 23rd. Oh, what a beautiful day, June the 23rd, in the Mid-South Coliseum. Right in the very building where you defeated all the big heroes. You'll step in the ring with my Kane. And right there, Jerry Lawler, you'll go down at the hands of my Kane, and it'll be all over at the climax.
Well, that's Paul Bearer and Kane, and standing right here is Randy Hales. Randy, last week you made that major announcement about Power Pro and the blast-off in the Dome. June 23rd, Mid-South Coliseum. We're all excited. All right, Corey. Good to be here today. Lots to talk about. A whole lot to talk about. I want to ask you about the incident last week with Lawler and Stacey. Stacey coming out and what she pulled out here on television, I think.
You know, Corey, I don't want to talk about that right now. I have something important to talk about right now. More information on the big blast-off in the Dome. Tuesday night, June the 23rd at the world-famous Dome, Mid-South Coliseum, the place for wrestling.
Place to be.
Place to be, and we're really excited about it. Advance tickets are on sale right now. For the Golden Circle ticket holders, want everybody to know we have a special barbecue meal and a special reception. Meet all the fans. That'll be great. What I really want everybody to know is this past week we signed some more great talent for this card and want everybody to know the boy from New York City, handsome Jimmy Valiant, will be in here. You will also see one of the greatest tag teams in wrestling history, the Rock and Roll Express. They will be here. The Midnight Express will be here. James E. Cornette will be here. From D-Generation X, the Road Dogg, it's Jesse James, and no telling who else. And I'm thrilled, I'm happy to be able to announce that Double J Jeff Jarrett, boy, doesn't stop, will be on the card. And of course, as we announced last week, the Phenom who defeated The Undertaker last Monday night on Raw, Big Kane against Jerry the King Lawler, is the main event, June 23rd at the Coliseum. A big, big night of action. I'm thrilled to death about this card.
Well, I can't wait, Randy, looking forward to the big barbecue party and the Golden Circle tickets and all of that sort of thing. It's going to be a big night at the Coliseum the 23rd.
Looking forward to it, Corey. Thank you very much.
No doubt about it. Thank you, Randy Hales, for coming out, talking to us.
One thing I did want to get across in this situation right now, you mentioned, I said I didn't want to talk about it, the situation with Stacey coming out last week. You won't be seeing her. Just so much disrespect from Stacey. She has been suspended from this television here today. Stacey has been suspended.
Well, she rightly deserves
I'm not going to put up with that at all.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. I do sense a little feel of bad blood between you and the King as well. Tell us what's going on there.
That's basically all I have to say. It's a suspension of Stacey in that situation.
Well, speaking of the King, here he is, Jerry Lawler, Randy Hales. Goes the other way, and the King comes over. Randy, he's going again.
Hey, Randy Hales, come back here right now. You know what? If you don't come back here, you're showing the whole world right here that you're nothing but a gutless coward and a liar. So come back here and face me. If you're not a liar, come back here right now, Randy Hales. Well, Randy Hales, I really thought, you know what, I have been totally wrong, obviously, about Randy Hales. Oh, okay, come out here for 1 minute.
Yeah, here he is. Here's Randy back.
Now, we
got much time, and I need to be up in the control room.
Oh, you need to be up in the control room. Well, no, you need to be right here, right now, for the next few minutes, because what I'm going to try to do, Randy, is I'm going to try to set you straight on something, because obviously somewhere you've gone astray. You've gotten off the beaten path here the last few weeks. You know, when you started up this Power Pro Wrestling company, I was all excited for you. I thought that Randy Hales, the Randy Hales that I knew all my life, was a young guy who started out as a kid selling popcorn at wrestling matches. You grew up in the wrestling business, and I thought, finally, here's a kid that's fulfilled his dream, and he's going to make the most of it. But you know what, Randy? You've become just like all the other promoters that I've ever seen in the wrestling business all my life lately. What's happened? Has a Power Pro gone to your head? Are you watching Vince McMahon on Monday Night Raw and think you got to be like Vince McMahon or something? Let me tell you something. I know Vince McMahon, and you're no Vince McMahon, okay? So what you need to do is you need to go back to being Randy Hales.
So you're coming out here on my television, my TV, insulting me. You started that on Wikked.
Oh, wait. I'm not insulting you. I'm telling you the truth. All of a sudden, you just admitted it. This is your television. This is your show, right?
That's exactly right. Mine and the fans of Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, okay. So now you're throwing in the fans of Memphis, Tennessee, but this is your show. I know exactly what you're trying to do, Randy, because a couple of weeks ago, I came out here and I embarrassed you a little bit. I was trying to joke around, be friendly with the old Randy Hales that I always knew, and apparently it embarrassed you. So now what you're trying to do is you're trying to not just embarrass me, you're trying to do something to me that has never been done before. You're bringing in Kane, who everybody knows is got to be the hottest wrestler in the world right now. He beat The Undertaker on TV a couple of weeks ago. He's been destroying everybody. So your big idea, Randy, is you're going to bring Kane to the Mid-South Coliseum, the house that the King built, and you're going to bring Kane down here to try to do me in. That's what you're trying to do, and don't say you're not, because you're a liar if you say you're not.
Well, what's thrown in is the first week on the first TV, you came out the big king on the throne. You came up on show number 3 and said, I'm the king because I'm the king, I'm the king. I booked the king against the hottest wrestler in the country, Kane, and then Stacey comes out scared to death, and apparently you are too.
Oh, no, let me tell you something.
Well, this is not the place, guys.
No, this is. What do you mean this is not the place? Where's the place?
Come on.
Huh, you can't call Randy Hales on the phone anymore. I can, at least. Used to, I could call Randy anytime I want to and talk to him. Now I can't get Randy Hales on the phone anymore. And it's because of this, Randy. It's because of this that you're trying to get rid of the king. Well, let me tell you something, pal. The king that you see on Monday Night Raw that's up there laughing, having fun, making jokes, is totally different. I do that for a paycheck, pal. But right here in Memphis, Tennessee, at the Mid-South Coliseum, the house that the king built is going to be a totally different story. If you think for 1 minute you're bringing Kane or anybody else in here that's going to get rid of me, you got another thing coming, pal, because I'll do whatever it takes, whenever it takes, when I get in the ring with whoever at the Coliseum to make sure that the king remains the king. I didn't go out to some dime store and buy this, pal. I earned this crown. Do you understand that?
I think what you need to do is watch Taste the King. When you were there doing the commentary with Undertaker, he beat him. Didn't you see that?
Yeah.
And that's who you're in the ring against in Memphis. We'll see if you'll do the I'm the King interview on the 28th or whenever that TV is.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something, Randy. Your big master plan, if that's obviously what it is going to go up in a cloud of smoke, or better yet, it's going to go up in a big ball of flames if it has to, pal. Because like I said, I don't care what it takes. I'm going to get it done. Nobody, including Kane, is going to come into the Mid-South Coliseum and beat the king, okay?
I hate to my own shoulders. I hate to see you guys into it.
Hey, let me tell you something else. Okay, just one other little thing before I go. You were upset. You banned Stacey from the television show because she came out here last week and slapped the taste out of your mouth. Isn't that what? And you're embarrassed about that.
First of all, let me tell you this. The reason I suspended her, she had no business doing that. I was just satisfying you. It made you happy. All of the promoters we have to book stars, they make demands. I was satisfying you, but she came out here. She had no business. After my big announcement, she had no business out here to slap. Big deal. She's a little lady. I mean, that didn't hurt. But there was no sense. There's no sense in me in here, and she's suspended. Okay?
Okay, hey, she's suspended. She's sitting at home. That's no big deal, Randy Hales. But you know what? She asked me to send you a little message. Oh, hey! Hey, come on, Jerry. Come on. Come on up here. Now, that's from Stacey. Did that one hurt a little more, pal? Come on.
You'll regret that, Lawler. You'll regret that. You'll
I tell you.
Go to a break now.
Let's go to a break.
break.
Let's go. We're doing it. Let's go to a...
Papa John's must really be hurting Pizza Hut. They actually sent out their Sock It to Papa John's toy to boost morale.
You to stop at the Papa. We're not afraid of these Papa John's guys. Heck no. Steve, show Kelly how to do it.
But we doubt it will win them back a single customer.
Oh, boy, what a shot.
Using the best ingredient.
Big event going on today at Cook Convention Center, the Sisterhood Showcase. TV5 is one of the sponsors of it. 3 to 6 o'clock today at the WMC booth. There are going to be some folks there, including Corey Macklin, I
That's
think.
right. Yes, sir. I'll be right there at Cook Convention Center Sisterhood Showcase. Randy Hales is going to be there. Also, Jacquelyn, Bill Superstar Dundee, Samantha will all be at the Sisterhood Showcase, Cook Convention Center, this afternoon, 3 until 6.
3 until 6 o'clock. Well, here comes Billy Joe Travis right here with what's left of his guitar.
I want you to get a close-up of my eye. Get a close-up of it, Bill Dundee. You take a good look at it. Now, I hear Double J Jeff Jed coming to town. Well, let me tell you something, Jeff Jed. I taught you everything you know, Buck. When you were 140 pounds with a ring jacket on, I went up and down the highways with you, punk, and I taught you everything you know. You cost me a lot of money because you kept me back, punk. And WWF don't mean nothing to me. If you come to Memphis, Tennessee, Billy Joe would knock your head off. And let me tell you something, Dundee. I got a match with you in a few minutes, and I promise you, I'm taking you out. I get a close-up in my eye.
I think we got a close-up enough of it, and you brought that on yourself from Dundee. No, I don't. I see your eye, but I know what happened there, too. We got a Young Guns triple threat match coming up here. Every man for himself. Lance Jade, Bobby Braun, and Kid Wikked. Bobby Braun headed up to the ring right now. Billy Joe Travis referring to Jeff Jarrett. They were tag team champions for a long, long time. They do have a great history, but then things didn't work out for them along the way. So that's kind of what Billy Joe was talking about. Bobby Braun's in the ring right now. Here comes Lance Jade. Lance headed into the area. This match, you put 3 of them in the ring, and then as the man is eliminated, he has to leave. So then that'll leave 2 as the championship is on the line here in the Young Guns division of Power Pro Wrestling. Lance Jade over the top rope. And the current holder of the Young Guns championship, none other than Kid Wikked.
Yeah, that's the music. And the Young Guns champion, Kid Wikked, about to make his arrival, and he's going to defend that Young Guns championship right here today on the Power Hour. Here he is, and without the Young Guns trophy.
Yeah, he doesn't have the trophy. I wonder what's going on there.
I can't believe that.
Well,
It's a conspiracy. Randy Hales has got me booked against 2 of these guys. I gave each of them an opportunity to be a part of the Wikked crew, and they declined. But that's okay. I know all you grommets are wondering where my trophy is. Well, I got some news for you. I got somebody to watch my back. I got somebody to carry my trophy. Now, this person is not a wrestler, so don't you dare think about touching it. If you would, please bring out Miss Veronica.
Miss Veronica. Here she is, Dave.
Well, Kid Wikked has signed a ballet, apparently, here. Yeah, with the Young Guns trophy, there is Veronica. As Kid Wikked finally heads to the ring, and we're set to go with this triple threat Young Guns match for the championship trophy. Lance Jade and Bobby Braun, tag team partners, but I tell you, when they've been going against Kid Wikked, they've had some problems between themselves, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
One
this is going to be a dandy, Dave. I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. Young Guns triple threat match is something that we don't get to see too often. Be interested to see how it goes here as Lance Jade now has Kid Wikked in a headlock. Wikked sends him into the rope. Across the way, Lance sets up, takes him down. Nice move.
Yeah, nice move from Kid Wikked to take him down. I'm still stunned about what Lawler just pulled out here. Now, Stacey coming out last week slapping Randy, and Lawler just disgusted, and he hauls off and slaps Randy.
Yep. It is just disgusting. There's no doubt about it. But well, we'll see what happens.
I'm going to tell you.
Lance Jade, Bobby Braun. Bobby Braun with a nice move. Takes Lance Jade down. This is a really pretty smart strategy from Kid Wikked. Let the two guys who are friends go against each other, huh?
Yeah, they came into the Power Pro as partners, as Jade and Braun. Look at that! Boy, flying shoulder, and Barnes goes down on it.
Jade back up on his feet. The Young Guns Triple Threat Championship match continues on Power Pro Wrestling.
Hi, I'm Jim Palmer. The Money Store is so sure they have the best home loan under the sun, they guarantee it. It's the 90-day no-pay, the loan that lets you refinance your home, lower your monthly payments, and take a break from your mortgage for 3 months. That's right, lower payments and no mortgage for 3 months. If you find a better deal anywhere in America, we'll refund your money, guaranteed. Just call 1-800-LOAN-YES and take a break with a 90-day no-pay, only at the Money Store.
Low financing, big savings make Ranger tough to beat. Ranger, now with 0.9 financing for 48 months. Or Ford and GM owners can get up to $1,750 cash back on Ranger. Greater towing capacity than Chevy S10. 0.9, low monthly payments. $1,750, great savings. Low financing, big savings. Ranger at your local Ford dealer.
Johnny Bench for S&K's Spring into Summer Sale.
Right now is the best time of the summer to save on menswear. At S&K Summer Sale, you'll find thousands of handsome suits starting at $2 for $200. And during this once-a-year summer sale, all summer silk sport coats and sportswear are 20 to 33% off. S&K's already low prices. Summer's just heating up, and at S&K, prices are coming down. So where are you going to buy your next suit?
5 locations: the Commons at Wolf Chase, Eastgate Mall, Germantown, Bartlett, Hickory Hill, and Jackson.
It's gonna be hot, and you're gonna need a pool. 24-foot pool package is only $9.99.
Save on patio furniture.
And tanning beds. That's Watson.
Action News 5 a.m. Weather and traffic on the 5s guaranteed at 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, and 55 past the hour. From 5 to 7 a.m., you'll get the exclusive Pinpoint 5 forecast, plus live Sky 5 traffic, only on Action News 5 a.m. Coverage you can count on every day.
Hey, we're back. The match continues as Lance Jade and Bobby Braun still going against each other. Kid Wikked very content to insult the crowd and watch these two go against. Look at this. Wikked was holding up Lance Jade, but Jade moved out of the way. And now Lance Jade is saying, wait a minute, you were going to hit me. You just ended up hitting him because I moved out of the way. Bobby Braun makes the tag, and here comes Kid Wikked back in. Lance Jade said, I want you in here. Here you go.
Young Guns Championship on the line. There goes Kid Wikked. The champion takes the big backdrop from Lance Jade. And look at Jade. Body slam on Kid Wikked. Still to come, we've got Bill Superstar Dundee taking on Billy Joe Travis in our main event today. Ooh.
Oh, the teamwork, but it didn't work. Bobby Braun doesn't know it.
There's a 3 count, and yeah, Bobby didn't know it, Dave. He didn't even realize what's going on.
Lance is eliminated, confirmed by the referee. Lance Jade's eliminated. Oh, from behind, a knee to the back from Kid Wikked. Bobby Braun is saying, what? I did my part. Look out, Bobby, because behind, there comes Kid Wikked. Wikked trying to take advantage of every opportunity. He'll do that, and he's pretty good at it. Lance Jade trying to head back to the ring. Bruno's out here to tell him, you've been eliminated. You got to get back out of here. So now we're down to Kid Wikked against Bobby Braun. Young Guns Championship on the line.
And there's the champion, Kid Wikked. Boy, he was going after Bobby over there, choking, and finally broke that stuff up. Snaps him over. Knee to the back of Bobby Braun goes Kid Wikked.
You know, I think some of the problems that Lance Jade and Bobby Braun have had as a tag team here over the last few weeks really showed right there, because their timing wasn't there. It wasn't like they were both unified in taking out Kid Wikked. So as a result, they left an opening, and Kid Wikked took advantage of it. Bobby Braun trying to roll him down. He doesn't have him off his feet. Can he get him down to the mat and hold the shoulders down? 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Kid Wikked kept rolling. Clothesline by Wikked.
Big clothesline from Kid Wikked. That's
vicious one. Braun, too. He's still on his feet. Bobby Braun rolling on the mat. And Kid Wikked puts him down. Count is 1, 2. I can't hold him for 3. Just the 2 count. And Wikked a little unhappy with referee Aubrey. Aubrey Wayne wants him to count a little faster next time.
Yeah. Into the turnbuckle goes Bobby Braun. Wikked runs in, misses. Bobby gets out of there, and Braun's still alive in this one. Trying to make a comeback on Kid Wikked.
Bobby Braun's his idol, the Ultimate Warrior. He's trying to reach down and come back and see if he can defeat the Young Guns champion here. Kid Wikked won the championship and has been undefeated in championship matches since then. Oh, the referee pinned in the corner, nowhere to go. He's down on the mat, and Kid Wicked's got a chain wrapped around his fist. Here's Lance Jade in from outside. He grabs the chain.
Jade's got the chain. Kid Wikked goes over, and he's trying to tell referee Aubrey Wayne some false information. I guarantee you it's false.
Look at Lance Jade trying to explain to Bobby Braun what he did. He said, I got this from Kid Wikked. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Well, a lot of confusion, but the victory and the championship goes to Kid Wikked. We've got more. Don't forget the big main event. Billy Joe Travis against the superstar. Bill Dundee's still to come.
The FBI says his ex-wife abducted their son.
She was terrified that he was going to kill her.
It's a lie. Now tensions in the family are sky high. She was abused by her own mother. You know what? The bottom line here is the child. When they were little, their dad took them from their mom.
We could have just known if we were dead or alive.
It happens 1,000 times a day.
You think you're going to get your son back? I have to fix that.
When one parent leaves with the kid, underground. Next Oprah.
Monday at 4 on TV5.
You say you have no money in your wallet?
Drive home in a new car today.
You say you have no money in your bank account?
Drive home in a new car today.
Automart Kia dares you to compare their True Zero down with what it costs you to own a new car at other dealerships.
Take the challenge.
And pay zero, not a zilch.
Nothing down.
At Automart Kia.
Come to Mount Moriah Automart Kia or the new Covington Pike Automart Kia. We dare you.
The Gibson Guitar 5K Run Walk set a record last year for a first-time race with nearly 600 participants, and we're expecting a bigger crowd this year on Saturday, June 20th at the race sponsored by the WMC stations benefiting St. Patrick's Center. Pick up a registration form at any Memphis area Cecil's or Strings and Things, or call the Gibson Guitar 5K hotline, 726-1522, or check out the WMC webpage, WMCstations.com.
Melrose Place is off the air all summer. But hey, we've got Suddenly Susan.
On the next Suddenly Susan.
What were you and Maddie doing at the beach house?
Tracking El Nino.
You pig!
You know you want me. Of course I want you.
Hey, Vicky, you know what time it is? What was that for?
You know I don't wear a watch.
It's high drama on Suddenly Susan. Mondays on NBC. Ow.
Out here crying to me. You're not...
Tell you something, Dave. I don't need no stinking help from nobody. Let me tell you something, Dundee. I want everybody to take a look at my eye. I want everybody to take a look at my shoulder. Oh, punk, if you think you're going to see a wrestling match, I'll call somebody today on TV because I'm going to beat your brains out right here today. I'm going to fight.
Here comes Bill Dundee. Here comes Samantha. And let's get the bell. Okay, we'll get this one underway. My goodness. Billy Joe out here complaining and crying and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain to him, and he won't hear it. He brought it on himself. But, oh, no. He's looking for Dundee. Well, Dundee's looking for him, too. He's got a memory of what happened a little while ago and in weeks past, too. The superstar against Billy Joe Travis. Dundee out on the floor. I think Brandon Baxter helped him roll out of the ring there, huh?
Had a flat-out fight between Dundee and Travis out on the country floor. And this one underway already between these two. Samantha over in the corner of Dundee and Baxter in Travis's corner. And boy, Dundee with a big right hand that sends Travis down. Look at the little Australian go.
Now it's Billy Joe Travis who finds himself in trouble back in the ropes, and Dundee using that rope to his advantage. Travis already the worse for wear today. He's got a black eye and a bruised shoulder. But again, the bruised shoulder came because he's the one that brought the guitar out here. He's the one that is insulting Samantha.
Goes back to the old saying, when you dig one ditch, you better dig two of them, man.
There's the cover.
One.
Yeah, can't hold him. Just the one take. Billy Joe back on his feet, takes a swing with the right hand. Referee almost involved again. What a tough day for referees here on the Power Hour.
Oh, my goodness.
Travis, double up right fist, got him in the back of the head. Oh, it jumps across the midsection. Bill Dundee back on his feet. We're going to have to take a break. This was a little unscheduled. We had another break in here. Let's do that. We'll keep things rolling. We'll be back with more of our main event on the Power Hour.
Hello, Lisa. I heard about your new kitchen, and it's beautiful. Who did the work? Well, New Prime of Memphis. You know, I had a company to do work on my bathroom.
Well, the match continues. It's become a bit of a shouting match, too, between Brandon Baxter, who's cheering for Travis, and the crowd yelling, "Go Dundee, go Dundee."
Yeah.
Billy Dundee returns the favor of stepping across the midsection. Travis did that to him earlier in the match.
Been a tough day for Billy Joe Travis today. I tell you, from the good carpet busting over his head until rammed into that turnbuckle by the superstar. Hey, coming up next week on Power Pro Wrestling, big day coming up next week. The Jackquelyns are going to be right here at Power Pro. The return of Too Sexy Brian Christopher. He's going to be right here as well all next week here on the Power Hour.
Brian Christopher's going to be going against Kid Wikked. That'll be Wicked's toughest test to date.
Oh, yeah.
These two started together as tag team partners. Look out.
Here we go, Dave.
Paul Diamond and B.J. Austin has jumped in the ring on Bill Dundee. So it's 4 against 1. Hey, we need some help if anybody's around and listening and watching the monitor back there. Bill Dundee, quadruple team.
Yeah, 4 against 1 now. Here comes Lance Jade in. B.J. Austin stops him. Here comes Bobby Braun.
Diamond stops him, throws him out of the ring. Meanwhile, Travis continues to work on Bill Dundee. The match is over. It's a disqualification. Bill Dundee's going to win it, but that's not much consolation right now. When you got 3 and 4 guys ganged up on you, jumping up and down on the side of your face.
What do you think of that, huh? Travis has got his boot right on the neck of Dundee. Here comes
Spellbinder. All right, Spellbinder in to help out. And that kind of clears the ring. All of a sudden, everybody says, well, wait a minute. Maybe this is not quite as important as we thought it was. Billy Joe, you're on your own. We are out of here.
Yeah.
And Spellbinder turns to leave.
Billy Joe's hiding over here behind the pole, baby.
Yeah.
Right behind the ring pole.
Don't blame him.
Now he gets up. Look at that.
Look out. He's in the ring from behind Bill.
Travis nails it.
Smacked him again.
The referee, senior referee Bruno Lars in there. And Dundee and Travis continue.
Here comes Brandon Baxter. He's back out. Samantha has jumped Billy Joe Travis from behind.
Oh, Travis stops her.
Oh, come on now, look out. He sends her into the rope. Sorry.
Oh, boy.
I did see that in the predicament. But Dundee answers. Here comes B.J. Awesome back in.
Yeah.
Oh, Travis just nailed the referee. What's he doing?
This is all part of the master plan of Brandon Baxter. Power Pro Wrestling is doing the ring. I said this was the day that will live infamy.
Travis has just taken off the belt of the referee and wrapped it around Bill Dundee's throat. B.J. Awesome holds him up while Travis hits him with a right fist.
Brandon Baxter out here ratting the right.
Bill Dundee, goodbye to these. Never going back to Power Pro again. Never, ever, ever. This is all my master plan.
All part of the master plan, says Brandon Baxter.
What's up?
Here comes Lance and Bobby back in. Oh, boy. Travis has got that strap that he took off of referee Aubrey Wayne. Flashing Jade, now he flashes Dundee with that thing. He's got that leather strap.
He was using it to choke Dundee earlier.
Now he's doing it again, Dave.
Yeah, there he got it wrapped around his throat again. Bruno's
out, and Brandon Baxter's keeping him away from everything.
Bruno's trying to restore order. BJ Awesome headbutts the referee. Well, there are going to be some fines issued here, I guarantee you. These guys going after referees. There is going to be one big meeting at the Power Pro office this week, and some fines are going to be issued. Count on it.
That's what you get.
Boy, I tell you.
The destruction started today, but it's not the destruction of Power Pro Wrestling. It may be the destruction of Brandon Baxter if you had all that to do with this thing right here.
Yeah, he did. Every bit of it. Travis got that leather strap wrapped around his fist, and we may not get this thing.
I've just been told that Randy Hales promises next week he'll have a partner for Bill Dundee to even this up a little bit. That's coming up next week. Next week, the Godwins are going to be here. Brian Christopher returns. It promises to be another big hour next week, 11 o'clock, right here on TV5. Make your plans to be here. Be sure to tell all your friends to be watching, too.
Look forward to you joining us next week, and hey, don't forget Blast Off in the Dome, June 23rd at the Coliseum. Waiting for that one, Dave.
For Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. We'll see you next week on Power Pro Wrestling.
Exclusive stories. Exclusive stories. Exclusive stories. Stories the other stations just can't get or just won't do. Action News 5 has what it takes to dig past the obvious and get to the heart, the soul, the truth of a story. That's the difference between merely reporting a story and covering it. Stories the other stations just can't get or just won't do. Only on Action News 5. Coverage you can count on.
On the next Jenny Jones.
There's always been a part of me missing. I've always wanted to know her, see what she's like.
They've spent their whole life searching.
I don't know what she's like. I would love to meet her.
For the parent they never met.
I know she loves me.
Feel the emotion when Jenny reads.
To be at least in the public mind.
After a 2-year absence, the Chicago Bulls have regained the NBA throne.
On their feet here at the United Center. 6 seconds. 5. Michael in traffic to Curl. 15-footers. Buries the jumper. Been able to do it 5 times in 7 years. They are the best in the world.
Well, the Bulls were looking for a trophy number 6, but not yet. What they'll get is Game 6. That's tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern, right here on NBC.
And that's our show for today. We'll see you next week for more inside stuff.
It ain't easy to get these trophies out. You know, they don't just give them out.
Absolutely not.
You got it.
Here at NBC, our research says that people missed over half the episodes of their favorite shows. Hey, it happens. Visitors show up, you get interrupted, whatever. So this summer, you get a chance to catch up on the episodes you might have missed. Because if you haven't seen it, it's new to you.
Father's Day brings back so many special memories. So Swimming Fine Furniture brings you special Father's Day buys that are sure to thrill your dad for years and years. Like Dad's favorite recliners at special 2-for-1 prices.
Massage recliners, 2 for $3.99. Plush case recliners, 2 for $6.99. Brookline rocker recliners, 2 for $7.99. Plus great savings on computer desks and more.
Special no-interest terms, too. Say Happy Father's Day with great gift ideas from Fleming Fine Furniture.
We make things special for you.
WMC TV5 is interested in your views and opinions. In our efforts to serve the community, we regularly schedule educational and instructional programming for children. Reports showing how we meet federal requirements are available during regular business hours at our studios at 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee. Ninth Annual Southern Heritage Classic. Clash at the Classic. Jackson State Tigers versus Tennessee State Tigers. Saturday, September 12th, 7 p.m., Liberty Bowl Stadium. Tickets are now on sale at all area Ticketmaster outlets, including selected Piggly Wiggly locations. To charge by phone, call 901-525-1515. 9 will be super fine.
From the pooch who thinks he's a pigeon to personable Porker, Oprah's celebrating her favorite pet pictures and videos. Next, Oprah.
Monday at 4 on TV5. This is WMC TV5, Memphis.
Oh, little lady, I mean, that didn't hurt. But there was no sense. There's no sense for me in here, and she's suspended.
Okay? Okay, hey, she's suspended. She's sitting at home. That's no big deal, Randy Hales. But you know what? She asked me to send you a little message. Oh, hey! Hey, come on, Jerry! Come on! Come on, Jerry! Now!
Everybody, Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside. We're ready to go with another huge Saturday of Power Pro Wrestling. We're live from the studios at WMC TV5.
Ready to go today, buddy. You ready?
I'm ready.
Up?
I'm ready.
Hey, big day today. Blast off in the Dome Tuesday, June 23rd, Mid-South Coliseum. Everybody's talking about it. Got more info on that today.
Talking about Kane coming in here in the main event.
Yeah.
And today we're going to show you some highlights. Kane versus the huge 400-pounder, I think, Vader. So that's coming up today.
Too sexy Brian Christopher right here today in the ring. Taking on Kid Wikked.
Yeah, Kid Wicked's toughest challenge yet coming up here. Also, there's a challenge match. Tony Falk with Brandon Baxter in his corner going against Mr. Personality's Derek King. He says, he claims he's got Jackie in his corner. I don't know about that. We'll find out.
We'll see. ECW's Tracy Smothers is here today. We got a long one to go today.
And last week, it was Billy Joe Travis against superstar Bill Dundee. Did not work out well for Dundee. Everybody ended up ganging up on him there.
Yeah, it was something. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah.
He's got that leather strap.
He was using it to choke Dundee earlier.
Now he's doing it again, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah, there he got it wrapped around his throat again.
Bruno's out, and Brandon Baxter's keeping him away from everything.
Bruno's trying to restore order. BJ Awesome headbutts the referee. Well, you can see what was going on there.
Yeah, that was something. Well, the superstars got some words about what happened on that thing last week. Here's the superstar, Bill Dundee. Well,
okay, we don't have Bill yet. All right. We're trying to get a word or two from Bill Dundee, and we will do that in just a moment. But he's got some comments about it with all the folks that were jumping him there. I mean, it was not only Billy Travis, but also everybody else in the dressing room ends up coming out there and interfering with everything. And Bill just couldn't get too much of anything done. And here is what he had to say.
Hey, Joe, Southern Justice coming your way, punk.
You know something, Billy Joe? I really don't like what you did here. Not nice. Superstar called us, said, come down here, he needs your help. And when he calls, we come down and we help. Southern Justice has always been that way. And for you boys, it's a slop dropping.
All right, we got a main event coming up that just won't quit here. Get ready for it. The six-man tag team match. Dundee and the Godwin, Southern Justice. Against Billy Joe Travis, BJ Awesome, and Paul Diamond. Coming up here today.
Looking forward to that. Here's Lance Jade making his way to the ring area for opening bout on the Power Hour today.
Lance Jade. Greeting for all the fans seated at ringside here. He's up on the ring apron. Referee Bill Rush is in the ring. And we are just about set to go with the opening match on Power Pro Wrestling here today. His opponent will be headed this way very, very soon. You know him. He's been here before. He's from the ECW. You know how the ECW is. They don't seem to like much of anybody.
There he is!
With Brandon Baxter coming this way, too. Looking like Brandon Baxter carrying a money bag. Brandon, we got a match here, Brandon. That's crazy.
Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm a happy, hey, give me the right foot. I'm a happy man today. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I am the one person that hates Randy Hales and Power Pro Wrestling more than I do, and that's Tracy's mother. Tracy, this is full of money. All you gotta do is eliminate all the thorns on my side, and it's all yours.
Listen to me. Brandon Baxter, I don't need no stinking money. I got enough money. I'll do it for free, man. You know why? Because hey, shut your mouth when I'm out here talking. I don't like Randy Hales. I don't like Power Pro Wrestling. I never liked Jerry Jarrett or this whole stinking mud hole of a place. I don't like Mud Allen, Elvis Presley, or anybody. What I'm screaming is this. I don't particularly like you either, Dave Brown, and you either, Corey Macklin. I'll whoop somebody and stomp a mud hole in it because ECW is what's hot, and the WWF and the Power Pro is not. And this kid up there in the ring, I'm fixing to show you how the cow eats the cabbage, kid. I'm going to give you a wrestling lesson before I beat your stinking brain.
Well, there goes Tracy Smothers. At least he rejected the buyout offer from Brandon Baxter. Baxter rejected in that attempt. But Tracy Smothers, like I said, these guys don't like much of anybody. Tracy Smothers said, I'm going to come in here and beat this guy up for free. Well, let's see. Lance Jade is going against Tracy Smothers.
And this is just our opening bout today on Power Pro Wrestling. In the corner is Lance. He ducks the big punch from Smothers. Takes him down. Look at Lance Jade go. Oh.